Here's a pro-choice protest that took place at Hunterdon Central High School on May 16, 2022. The superintendent of the school district, Jeffrey Moore, knew about the planning of this protest beforehand and allowed it to take place on school grounds during school hours. About 200 students were present, and one female student was harassed, cursed at, and assaulted. The poor decisions of Superintendent Jeffrey Moore put the safety of students at risk and disrupted the education for hundreds of others. Here are the library books that school librarian Martha Hickson chose to display. Notice how they are all about activism.
I want to especially note, during a time when certain students feel marginalized, that we support our LGBTQAI+ community during this and at all times.
I just wanted to also take a moment to thank everyone who has reached out to the board this past month. I want you to know that we received your emails, sometimes dozens in a day, and that I wanted to thank you for taking the time to express your support for our LGBTQAI+ community, our librarians, and the board process.
This image is from September 8th, 2018. Current board members from 2023 Clinton Township School District: Kate Emery, bottom left, Catherine Riamaki, next to Ms. Emery, and Stacey Ann Crichton, bottom right, with the Clinton Township Democrats. Catherine Riamaki is heavily involved in the political activist organization Indivisible Garden State Values, which is verified in the next several images. Posted on the Indivisible political activist website, then Board of Education candidates Kate Emery, Catherine Riamaki, and Daniel Rosa are planning to canvass for Democrat candidate for Senator Denise King. On September 17, 2021, Board of Education candidates Emery, Riamaki, and Rosa get ready to canvass, not just for their school board campaign, but for Democrat candidate for Senator Denise King's campaign as well. Progressive Democrats say Board of Education candidates running for school boards should not be campaigning with politicians, which is not illegal or unethical. Yet progressives are not only doing this, but are also bringing in their political and social agendas into the schools. In this image, you see Catherine Riamaki is the one kneeling. Kneeling to your right is current Clinton Township School District Board of Education member Catherine Riamaki with her political activist organization. Indivisible supports defunding the police and believes all white people, by default of their skin color, are racist. How can we expect school board members like Catherine Riamaki to separate their personal, political, and social ideologies while in the capacity of their official duties when this political organization she's heavily entrenched in calls for everyone to do their part as activists by fundamentally changing the culture and systems within society for the type of change they seek? We can't. Ms. Riamaki recently voted on diversity, equity, and inclusion resources that teach the very ideologies they hold so dear for the purpose of teaching other people's children their social, political, and sexual agenda. Here's just one of many resources Clinton Township School District Board of Education member Catherine Riamaki, along with 7 other Clinton Township School District Board of Education members, voted on for teachers to use when educating children. BLM Instructional Library, Black Lives Matter, an organization run by a self-proclaimed trained Marxist who advocates for disbanding law enforcement, courts, and prisons.
Get a citywide tone right now in our loss of the 3rd precinct.
The 3rd precinct has been compromised.
Another current Clinton Township School District Board of Education member, Jennifer Trost Kaltenbach, posted on social media how she really feels about parents who have spoken out against what their children are now being taught and exposed to in public schools. She feels parents want unprecedented parental oversight over what their children are taught. Some of the things taught in school are unprecedented. Governor Murphy just signed legislation that requires students in grades kindergarten through 12 be taught how to learn what's valid and credible information and what's false. The president of the New Jersey Teachers Union believes a public school's primary role is to prepare students for democracy. We disagree. He claims they're trying to save democracy. It seems their version of a dying democracy is their inability to control information and what an individual chooses to believe and who they vote for. We are not a democracy. We are a constitutional representative republic.